Hey, yo. Having a nice little buzz from drowning my sorrows away from the Spurs' shitty-ass season is probably not the best look when trying to dissect Royce the 5'9" freestyle lyrics. But I'm here and we doing it anyway. Roll it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Channel's name is TheThirdErnest. I'm Ernest Ariano, the third. Y'all guys are the third family. If you're new here and you're not subscribed and you like what you see at the end of the video, consider becoming part of the family. Clicking subscribe button, bottom right hand corner, notification bell right to the right. Now, I've been meaning to get into the freestyle game, the freestyle reaction on like radio shows like LYRICAL, like Sway in the Morning, like Tim Westwood. But everybody just told me that Royce just dropped a freestyle on LYRICAL, hence why we're reacting to this video. Now, I do know that Royce just came out with his album and I've been trying to like soak it all in because Royce is the definition of a poet on the mic. There is a clear reason why Eminem says that he is better. Royce the 5'9" is better than Eminem himself is. And the shit is clear as day because Royce can fucking spit. Royce be talking about that philosophical shit when he spits on the mic to the point where it's like, whoa, I gotta hear that back like 5 times before I even understand what the fuck he's trying to say. The rhyme schemes are as tip top as Eminem. The cadences are as tip top as Eminem. The beat selection are as tip top, if not better, than Eminem. Royce is the fucking truth, which is why he is the bad side of Bad Meets Evil. Eminem just don't duo with anybody. But this hoe right here is a 10-minute video, so we're just gonna stop this introduction because we about that action, and this video is about to be mad long if I try to break down every single lyric. Actually, I'm not gonna try to, I'm just gonna soak it all in, and then I'm gonna break down the bars. The actual like, oh shit, that one knocked me on my ass bars. Follow your boy on Instagram and on Twitter at TheThirdErnest, just like the channel, no spaces, links in the description below, as well as the Discord if you want to chop it up. And let's fucking get it.
Yeah, we set the bar pretty high, and it was tough to figure out how to go higher, and we've managed to achieve that. Royce the 5'9" is here.
They just saying that because I'm standing.
Come on, bro. They not just saying that because you standing there, boy. You the fucking truth.
Detroit is now here to set the record straight from...
Hold on, boy. Is that a fucking GOAT 2-finger ring? That's literally GOAT status. This watch fucking ugly as shit, though. But we go look past it. That's fine.
It's an honor and a privilege to be here.
Yes, sir.
Thou shalt not fuck with Detroit me. Never owned a Coogee Ford truck or a pair of them Gator Morris.
Oh, hold on. That beat fucking fire. Where have I heard it before? Is this beat on the album? I think this beat's on the album. If the beat's on the album, that means the flow is on the album. For all of y'all that say that, oh, it's not really a freestyle because he's not coming off the top of the dome. First off, there's 2 kinds of freestyle. There's legitimately a freestyle where you're coming off the top of the dome, and then there's writing bars down that are free of any kind of style or free of any kind of substance or free of any kind of structure. Like you're just writing bars for the sake of writing bars. So most of the shit that you hear on the radio is never gonna be off the dome type freestyle. So get that out of your head already.
Thou shalt not fuck with Detroit me. Never owned a Coogee Ford truck or a pair of them Gator Morris. Please hold your applause for these parables and stories. Give all praise to Allah, to God be the glory. My papa...
Yo, the beat is fucking hard and Royce's just like smooth ass kickback flow and delivery is like... It's just so fire. Like when you flow like that, it's like, I know I'm the shit. I don't even gotta be aggressive with it because I know that these words that I'm spitting, I know that this shit is the real deal. And by the way, Coogee sweaters, mad fucking expensive. I looked them up. Those hoes are like $600 for a fucking sweater. The coldest it got this year in San Antonio was like 50 degrees. Fucking hashtag global warming.
Give all praise to Allah, to God be the glory. My papa raised me like I'm a dog with rabies. Playing the hard to drive Mercedes. Driving with the chopper daily. Pupils dilated like I'm Sada baby. Nozzle on that gun larger than the one on that Gaga lady. Play with my time like...
Nozzle on the fucking gun, like the barrel on the gun or the can on the gun, which is a suppressor. Nozzle bigger than that fucking Gaga lady. Lady Gaga has a big nose. That's basically the gist. Like, there's no getting around the fact that she has a big nose, which is fine, because my shit is big too, but that's a fucking bar. Nozzle on the gun bigger than that Gaga lady? And I don't know who that dude is that he referenced. I don't know if that's like a Detroit rapper or what, some underground dude that I'm just not familiar with. So that bar is gonna go, you know? But he said my dad raised me like a dog with rabies. Ugh. But before I unpause it, just listen to the fucking rhyme scheme. 4 or 5 syllables and internal rhymes within each line. Shit is clean. Shit is like the truth. Telling you.
Driving with the chopper daily, pupils dilated like I'm Sada baby. Nozzle on that gun larger than the one on that Gaga lady. Play with my time like I'm a playful dime. My arm comes out the car, my window down like I'm trying to borrow some Grey Poupon. First these bitches.
He said, play with my time and my arm comes out the fucking window like in Boys in the Hood where he shoots the fucking shotgun. My arm comes out the window like I'm asking for some fucking Grey Poupon. Some of y'all might be too young to even know that commercial where the 2 British dudes drive up right next to each other at the light and the dude asks for Grey Poupon out the window, which is like a mustard. Yo, iconic ass commercial. That's a motherfucking bar. Something so innocent as asking for Grey Poupon, but also flipping the words to make it sound like he's like got his hand out the window with a chopper.
My window down like I'm trying to borrow some Grey Poupon. First these bitches hate it, then they love it, then they hate to love it. I'm straight with publishing, I don't care if the radio station's stubborn. You haters busters, I'm David Ruffin. It'll take me nothing to put your life on the dollar menu right there by the Egg McMuffin. Why you boys toting?
Your life isn't worth motherfucking shit to this man, fam. The value of your life, how much does $1 cost? Your life is right up there with the fucking Egg McMuffin on the dollar menu, bro. You're not even a value meal. And he said, I'm straight with my publishing. I don't give a fuck if these radio stations stubborn. I don't give a fuck if they play me because my publishing is straight. I'm still gonna get that bread no matter what. Speak your shit, Royce. Then he said these haters hate it, then they love it, then they hate to love it. Like, yo, I hate to give this motherfucker props for the way he's going in, but there's no way that I can't because the shit is undeniable.
Why you boys toting Glocks, snorting rots and important thoughts? I'm floating with 40 knots to the bag like I'm a border cop. Any artist in hip.
I'm floating with 40 knots while y'all motherfuckers are walking around buying these hoes, being fucking simps, pretending like you got the cash. I'm out here with 40 knots floating on the way to the bank like a border cop. That's a bar because they literally are. Border Patrol is literally like that in Texas. I went to school in Laredo. I went right up to the border for a project. Saw a motherfucker crossing the river. He was like, hey, yo, policia. I was like, see, policia right there. And then they got his ass. I didn't even snitch him out. He just fucking wasn't smart enough to know what to do. F's in the chat for that dude.
Like I'm a border cop. Any artist in hip hop fuck with nickel stop, sure to drop. Especially if he Russell Wilson. Good guy, sort of pop, he sure to die. Paul Bear's bring flowers, he's mortified. Me and Porter got the same stand power that Hoarders got. Whoever Superman.
Me and Porter got the same staying power that Hoarders got. Do you hear that fucking rhyme scheme that I just spit right there? This is what makes Royce's shit so hard to like catch everything on the first time. The rhyme scheme is so complex that your brain can't keep up with the rhymes and the bars. Like, are we talking about the bars or are we talking about the rhyme scheme? Because we really can't talk about both at the same time. This video would be like an hour long on a 10-minute fucking freestyle. And then if you fucking with nickel stock, you short a drop. Like, I'm about to fucking pop a cap in that ass because you fucking with my money. But also fucking with nickel stock is like a play on words for fucking with a penny stock. Like, a lot of people play the penny stocks in the stock market. And that wasn't a diss toward Russell Wilson, or at least I don't think it was. He was just saying that Russell Wilson is a nice guy, and nice guys are sure to drop when you're around someone that's like Royce the 5'9", or you're around someone that's been battle hardened and tested in 8 Mile, 7 Mile Detroit.
Me and Porter got the same stand power that Hoarders got. Whoever Superman, I got kryptonite in these hands. But I'd rather Superman leave you liquefied with these cans. I don't care if you rap niggas, it's trending topic.
Hold on. I think that was a bar.
Power that Hoarders got. Whoever Superman, I got kryptonite in these hands. But I'd rather Superman leave you liquefied with these cans. I don't care if you rap.
If you Superman, I got kryptonite in these hands, but I'd rather Superman and leave him liquefied with these cans. Do you even fucking know how much of a bar that is? A can is what you call a suppressor, and we've been talking about suppressors and riding around with these guns the entire freestyle. But he says, I got kryptonite with these hands for Superman, but he says, I'd rather soup a man like Campbell's soup that comes in a can. I'll leave him liquefied with these cans. That's a what? Boop.
Whoever Superman, I got kryptonite in these hands. But I'd rather Superman leave you liquefied with these cans. I don't care if you rap niggas, it's trending topics. Your shit is garbage. Couldn't make a classic out of that trash if you had Brenda drop it. You at the rental car.
You couldn't make a I don't even care if you motherfuckers trending because your shit is trash. Just because trash is trending doesn't mean that the shit that's trending that you're spitting out is hot. But that's literally a direct callback to Tupac's Brenda's Got a Baby, who threw her daughter or threw her child in the trash. Brenda's Got a Baby is a motherfucking classic. Y'all ain't ready for Royce, that's all I gotta say. Y'all think y'all are ready for Royce, but you ain't.
Couldn't make a classic out of that trash if you had Brenda drop it. You at the rental car spot Enterprise while I'm enterprising. I don't cop my whip without copping rims and a body kit and my tennis darkened. Closest I'ma probably get to window shopping.
Pay attention.
No, we ain't done. I don't cop my whip without copping rims and a body kit and my tennis darkened. Closest I'ma probably get to window shopping.
He said I don't cop my whips unless I got wheels and a body kit with some tint that's darkened. That's probably the closest that I'll ever get to window shopping. Like, I don't even talk about it. I'm about that life. Y'all motherfuckers out there at Enterprise renting cars for your music videos. We ain't just renting cars just to stun on the boulevard. I'm fucking copping that shit. And the only window shopping I'm gonna do is shopping for how dark I want this motherfucking tint on this car that I just bought cash. Ooh. And we only 2 minutes into the 10-minute freestyle? This video about to be mad long. My apologies, but don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness.
We ain't done
Pay
yet.
attention, rappers. Top tier right here. Royce the 5'9", freestyle 100 with the LA Leakers.
That was just a warm-up right there. I've been a real nigga since the beginning. I did it without the ridiculous gimmicks or pretentious pretending. I was taught the sky is the limit by way of Finkel and Plymouth. But my only limit is sticking my dick in a chick with a blemish. I speak from a frequency.
My only limit is sticking my dick in a chick with a blemish. Listen to that rhyme scheme first off. Only limit sticking the dick in a chick with a blemish. But also the fact that one blemish makes this hoe not fuckable to Royce because he's only fucking with top tier, that's a bar. And then he said, I don't need to do all this gimmicky bullshit like y'all are doing just to be on. I'm on based off of these fucking rhymes. I'm on based off of that pen game, which is fucking taking creatine and taking that whey protein because this motherfucker's strong as shit.
Sticking my dick in a chick with a blemish. I speak from a frequency that was meant to uplift the antennas. I sing with the intention to riff with the tennis. My gift is tremendous. I didn't get rich and forget the incentive. I'm never buying into religion or soliciting sinners, my nigga.
I'm never buying into religion or soliciting sinners. Bro, how does he go with that fucking rhyme scheme for like, it's just so smooth. Just flows off of his tongue so naturally.
I'm never buying into religion or soliciting sinners, my nigga. We attribute the original way we articulate through Brixiate, zipped up on 18-wheelers on interstates. We distribute weight, then matriculate into real estate. Then we assimilate, powder dillinate, probably still a hate. Me and M.
Am I gonna stop it every fucking 4 bars because he just keeps spitting? He said we articulate through bricks that are zipped up on 18-wheelers on the interstate. And then he said we distribute weight then matriculate into real estate. Like we came from the gutter. We came from selling that shit on the block. And now we out here buying multi-million, multi-billion dollar buildings because our real estate, we know that shit profits more than this yayo ever did. Bro, that's just like street IQ right there. Like you know that this street life is just the means to an end. And the end is in that real estate. The end is good credit. The end is that black card. Little boys stay in that street life. Those little boys that turn to men, they turn that shit into actual real money.
Me and M came through, did the original Renegade. Gave that shit to Jade and spit a gem on stage at Dilla Day. Used to rock the Byzantine, mix a rock with the grenadine. Euthanize the blocks where the Senate ain't tend to intervene. Snitching is a
Hold up. Gotta go right back to that Jay-Z line. Royce the 5'9" was literally originally the one that was on the Renegade beat with Eminem. And then Jay-Z, they sent it to him, so that kind of rhymed. Eminem, Jay-Z sent it to him. Bar. They sent it to Jay, and then obviously that shit took off because it's Jay-Z. The shit got shine more than it would have with Royce the 5'9". Another rhyme, that's a bar. But he basically said, me and M, we got gems like... Bro, why do I keep on rhyming? We got gems just like Renegade that we could go ahead and fucking just give that to Jay-Z because we don't need it. That's fucking confidence in yourself, bro.
Intend to intervene. Snitching is a sin, it's mixing your linen and denim jeans. Growing up, blowing up was a long shot like drone shots of limousines. In between Greyhounds and Jim McLean. Dome shot a cop with a straight round like Slim and Queen. It's about time.
Dome shot a cop with a straight round like Slim and Queen, like the movie Slim and Queen. And he said us making it is like a long shot, like a drone shot of limousines. Way up at the top, very long in the air, but also a limousine very long. And if you need more proof as to why Eminem says that Royce the 5'9" is a better rapper than he is, Eminem gets a lot of shit, or at least used to before the most recent album. He would get a lot of shit for having the most complicated rhyme schemes ever, but not really saying anything. Whether you believe that that's the truth or not, that's up to you. But Royce the 5'9", it's undeniable that his rhyme schemes are mad complex, but he's still saying shit within the rhyme scheme. There's still a lot of knowledge, there's still a lot of insight into hood and hood politics and hood economics. You get what I'm saying? But let's keep going.
Top with a straight round like Slim and Queen. It's about time we invest in our mental status. I write rhymes for Anunnaki slave ancestors on emerald tablets. Today we raging on Vegas stages with bass guitars. Yesterday was agents chasing us, aprons and mason jars. Planets in line in order.
Bro, look at the way we came up in this motherfucker. Today we raging on staging with bass guitars. Yesterday we was being chased by agents and aprons and mason jars because we was cooking at work. But now we don't even need to work. Now we successful on our own. Black power, all that shit. And the shit about the fucking pharaohs and the tablets, that one over my head. But let's keep going.
Was agents chasing us, aprons and mason jars. Planets in line in orbit. My mind absorbs it, defines it.
His face, bro, like same as fuck. Look at this, look at this, look at his face.
Planets in line in orbit. My mind absorbs it, defines its orifice. Therefore my soul can glow in divine proportions. You niggas snitching, you need to stop your beefing. Cops crooked wearing swastikas, attending Nazi meetings. Liberace nickel rock gems.
Yo, he said cops crooked wearing swastikas attending Nazi meetings. For those of you that might not know or might not have been alive or just don't even know because you didn't watch the trial of O.J. Simpson on FX, one of the main cops that found most of the incriminating evidence on scene, they did work, they did research into that cop, and this motherfucker was a racist, dropping the N-word with hard R's everywhere, had swastikas and Nazi memorabilia in his house. Not a fucking good look. And then you throw that as just the icing on the cake for the fact that the glove doesn't fit and you must have quit. Did OJ do it? Bitch, duh. Could they prove that OJ did it? Bitch, nah. American justice system at its finest, baby. Innocent until proven guilty, beyond reasonable doubt. Motherfucker walked, but we know that he did it. Anyway, tangent, let's keep going.
Cops crooked wearing swastikas, attending Nazi meetings. Liberace nickel rock gems, Timbs and Hirachi sneakers. The cane made me able to drop the deacon and go off the deep end. Y'all so weak, I forgot the weak.
The cane made me wake a zeeble? What did he say?
Attending Nazi meetings. Liberace nickel rock gems, Timbs and Hirachi sneakers. The cane made me able to drop the deacon and go off the deep end. Y'all so.
The cane made me able to drop the deacon and go off the deep end? I don't stand up very often, but when I do, it's because it's a motherfucking bar. Motherfuckers talking about Cain and Abel. The biblical story made me be able to drop the deacon, a deacon to someone who preaches the word of God. But he's also talking about cocaine being an enabler to be able to live a certain lifestyle. The cane made me able to drop the deacon and go off the deep end. Do you get what I'm fucking saying? God. Ugh.
And Hirachi sneakers. The cane made me able to drop the deacon and go off the deep end. Y'all so weak, I forgot the weekend. Philosophical syllable seamstress speaking in a biblical Fibonacci sequence. When that bar.
Y'all so weak, I forgot the weekend. And then the rhyme scheme had me fucked up in the head right there. I don't even know what he was saying.
The cane made me able to drop the deacon and go off the deep end. Y'all so weak, I forgot the weekend. Philosophical syllable seamstress speaking in a biblical Fibonacci sequence.
Philosophical syllable seamstress? What the fuck did he say? Philosophical. I can't even fucking repeat it.
Weekend. Philosophical syllable seamstress speaking in a biblical Fibonacci sequence.
Philosophical. Philosophical. What the fuck did he say? One more time.
The weekend. Philosophical syllable seamstress speaking in a biblical Fibonacci sequence.
Philosophical. Philosophical syllable seamstress, speaking in a biblical Fibonacci, speaking in a biblical Fibonacci sequence. Bro, that shit is fucking hard. A philosophical syllable seamstress, like the way that I'm just weaving these words and fucking sewing this shit together. Speaking in a biblical Fibonacci sequence. Yo. And then we just came off the Cain and Abel reference. My brain hurt on that one.
Philosophical syllable seamstress, speaking in a biblical Fibonacci sequence. When that bar drop, you feel your life pass you by from your far side. I got more poppin' bros than DeBarge got.
Hold the fucking phones. I'm pausing this motherfucker way too much, but y'all are here for the breakdown. Y'all are here for the reaction. You want a normal reaction that doesn't want pausing. This is not the fucking channel for that. But did you hear the bar that he just laid in front of your eyes and your ears? He said when you hear that bar drop, you feel your life passing you by on the far side. On the far side. But also the rapper Farside, PH Farside, his biggest hit was Passing You By. Or Passing Me By, sorry. This joint right here. Yo, that's a fucking jam right there, and that's a fucking bar. And look at Homeboy's fucking face when he like drops that Far Side line. He's just like, is he really spitting the sickest shit I've ever heard?
When that bar drop, you feel your life pass you by from your far side. I got more poppin' bros than DeBarge got. I suppose I compose art like a bar top. Chart high, especially now that I'm stepping out of that economic apartheid. They left us out of the archive.
I'm composing art, especially when I'm stepping out of that economic apartheid. The economic apartheid is in South Africa. It's when they separate the whites and the blacks, and it like, I don't know if it's still going on today, but it was going on for a mad long time. Actual like separation of blacks and whites. So he's saying we made it even through that economic apartheid. We might have been commingled with the whites and the blacks, but economically we still down here while they way up here. We living in the basement while these motherfuckers in the attic. That's a Lupe Fiasco reference if you don't know. Deliver. I got a video on that. Check it out.
Chart high, especially now that I'm stepping out of that economic apartheid. They left us out of the archives. I'm definitely probably a mark guy. My weapon's out and I'm wetting y'all like I'm weapon out of a shark's eye. Stepping out of a hard top on a 7 mile and no park guy, where several bodies get hog-tied and left inside of the chalk lines. 10 toes.
I'm from the fucking gutter, bro. 7 Mile where bodies get hog-tied and left in the chalk lines like murder scenes. Yo. And I can't hear what he says about the fucking shark's eye. I heard the weapons out and I'm wetting y'all. I don't know if he says wetting y'all like a shark's eye. I don't know, because with these freestyles, that's one of the things is that it's not mixed and mastered, obviously, like a studio record. So the enunciation sometimes just isn't there.
And left inside of the chalk lines. 10 toes standing on granite floors of Mosana Porsche. Hoes snorting Xanax, Roseanne endorse a Gauguin of sorts. Culture vultures know I won't stand for shit I can't enforce. Labels know my name ain't on paper or dough I can't endorse. Corday, you know you'll always.
Yo, the facts that he's fucking spitting right now, but 10 toes down on the marble floors, that's a fucking clean line. Like just the way that he's saying that I'm fucking rich, I'm living this lavish lifestyle without actually saying it. My 10 toes are down, meaning that I'm shoeless, meaning who walks around in someone else's crib with no shoes on? Nobody. So if you're walking around fucking barefoot, it's probably your crib. So I'm walking around in my own crib that has marble flooring. See what I mean? Just like the way that these rappers and the way good lyricists have a way of twisting words to get their point across. Shit's clean. He says culture vultures know that I ain't gonna stand for shit I can't endorse, and these labels know that my name on some paper or on money that I can't endorse. When you endorse something, it means that you're standing by it, but also when you endorse a check, you write your name on the back of it. Just the word flipping is just crazy.
Labels know my name ain't on paper or dough I can't endorse. Corday, you know you'll always be my little man, of course. Don't let Atlantic destroy your standings playing mechanic horse. Pass the torch and walk away, a hammer throw on my hands of force. Slap Michael Rappaport across the face at the Gansevoort like... That's for me. Drop Alonzo Ball corpse off on Nas Porsche, dog. That's for the blasphemy. No appetite.
Drop Alonzo's Ball's corpse off on Nas's porch. That's for the blasphemy, bro. And slap Michael Rappaport. That's for me, dude. Michael Rappaport is mad fucking annoying, bro. Like, and I like the New York accent. Like, I think that shit makes things funnier sometimes with New York accents. But Michael Rappaport, bro, he's just that fucking troll that's like, I get your trolling, but I guess it's working because you're getting under my fucking skin because I can't stand the look of your face. It's like on Step Brothers when he's like, I just want to punch your face. And he's like, is there anything I can do about that? Nah, it's just your face. Fuck that guy, man, for some reason. You know? And it's dope that he's shouting out YMB Corday, because I said this, I think on, oh no, I didn't say it. I said it on the last video that I did with Denzel Curry, but I took it out because the video was getting mad long. But I personally feel that Denzel Curry and YB Corday are like the leaders of lyricism in the new school, because these two dudes have a style all to their own. They're not riding waves, they're not riding trends. This motherfucker was up for Grammy of the Year, for fucking Rap Album of the Year. It's just crazy how you don't even know that until you see him at the Grammys and you're like, what the fuck is this dude?
Drop a Lonzo Ball corpse off on Nas Force, dog, that's for the blasphemy. No apathy, inside the mind of white supremacists with cognitive dissonance, most compromised position for blacks to be. They cast stones and sticks at the rap throne, the drip and the coin flips. And well, all you gonna get back is a splash from me. I rap ridiculous.
Drop the coin in the wishing well, all you're gonna get is a splash from me. You're not gonna get the whole wave, you're not gonna get nothing but just a little splash. And the well, that's fucking tight, the homophone. And did you hear the facts that he spit right before that? Let's rewind it just so you can hear it one more again.
Sports dog, that's for the blasphemy. No apathy, inside the mind of white supremacists with cognitive dissonance, most compromised position for blacks to be. They cast.
He said inside the minds of a white supremacist with cognitive dissonance, basically he's got that cognitive dissonance to make himself feel better about the fact that he's a racist, because you separate, I'm not a racist, I have black friends. That's cognitive dissonance. So inside the mind of a white supremacist with cognitive dissonance is the most compromising position for blacks to be. If you're gonna be talking to white supremacists, you're better off talking to someone who knows and is open about the shit. You see the knowledge this motherfucker is dropping?
They cast stones and sticks at the rap throne, the drip and the coin flips. And well, all you gonna get back is a splash from me. I rap ridiculous, craft ubiquitous. I have you niggas swimming with a bass and the fishes is axe fishes. Yeah, I piss off the critics, I Master P.
How you swimming with the bass and the fishes? Because he's gonna murk that shit and he's gonna dump your body in the water. And then also still going on the drip and the well and the splash, just like the wordplay and just keeping in that same theme. The dude is fucking fire, if you haven't noticed by now. We're only 5 minutes and 25 seconds in.
With a bass and the fishes is axe fishes. Yeah, I piss off the critics, I Master P. The heavy metal was always strapped to me, for there was ever a yellow rapper beef. Throwing choppers and run-bys, unloaded them out of Hyundais. Loaded shopping in Mumbai, that's my modus operandi. My portfolio
I'm like tired of like breaking it down. My head hurts, but also tired of pausing it, because I know a lot of people are gonna bitch in the fucking comments. Bro, you pause too much. Bro, you talk too much. Get the fuck out of here then. This is what this channel's about. What do you want from me? The heavy metal was rapping me before there was ever a yellow rapper beef. Talking about the beef with Yellow Wolf. Then he said throwing choppers and run-bys and loading the choppers out of Hyundais. Just like the wordplay, bro. And then he goes and like, he's like literally giving praise to artists that are in India. And the only reason I know about these artists is because during the fucking T-Series battle that what's his name was on, PewDiePie, I like dove deep into T-Series. I dove deep into the fucking whatever, what do you call it? Indian music? Bollywood shit. I dove deep into all that. I went on like the whole fucking the YouTube recommended section fucking black hole that you go down sometimes. I went on that with Indian shit. He says that's my modus operandi. Operandi is a fucking single, or like an Indian. It's not Bollywood. It's not Bangladesh. I don't know what the name of the type of style of music is. I feel like calling it Bollywood is obviously very stereotypical. But he's saying he's gonna make the choppers sing like the way they sing in the song, like operandi, bro.
My portfolio expands, income from the slick sands, while the FBI trying to give the M1 to the stick man. Spit them bragging bars, grab your balls, that's a speech from all. They told us money talks, ain't tell us wealth don't speak at all. You a fan of ours or you not a fan of?
They told us money talks, but real wealth don't speak at all. If that ain't the motherfucking truth. All these rappers that are trying to come up, like flaunting their money, flaunting their fucking guns, flaunting like pulling all the money they have in the bank out just so they can flex it on the gram. Real money don't talk at all, bro. You don't see these oil billionaires. You don't see these fucking silicon billionaires. You don't see real money ever flexing that shit. Bill Gates is the richest man in the world. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world. Do they ever flex their money? Fuck no, because you don't flex when you know you got it. This is grown men rap right here. This is grown men hip hop. This isn't no little kid hip hop right here. You know what I'm saying?
They told us money talks, ain't tell us wealth don't speak at all. You a fan of ours or you not a fan of art? I'm a dog ballin' for Los Angeles broads, my cannon bark, jam and spark. Edit talk, skip, hold up, skip. Man, this bitch sounding like Shannon Sharp. Don't get your soul thrown to the deacon by way.
He said the cannon talk like the fucking gun, skip, like the shit's jamming. The shit sound like Shannon Sharp. Pretend I'm getting up right now because I don't have the energy to, but that would be a bar that I would do it on. Like Shannon Sharp on Undisputed, skip. He said I'm a dog balling for Los Angeles broads, my cannon bark, my cannon, that fucking gun, it bark, it talk. And then he said it jam and spark, and then he goes on the skip thing, bro.
My cannon bark, jam and spark, edit talk, skip, hold up, skip. Man, this bitch sounding like Shannon Sharp. Don't get your soul thrown to the deacon by way of this weekend's news. For violating the dude like me for publicity and views. Shorty don't get this 40 and this Coke 45 misconstrued. Cause you new school dudes got Billy D confused. I'd rather watch Floyd May flash at a Gucci store date than work for an asshole who get mad at me asking for a raise.
I'd rather watch Floyd Mayweather fucking flex and doing this shit in the Gucci store than be in a job that I fucking hate. Manager gets pissed at me whenever I ask for a raise that I deserve nonetheless. People fucking don't like asking for raises from their boss because they don't like that confrontation, because the boss is all about profit. And what do you have to do to keep the profit as high as possible? Pay your workers as little as possible, as little as you can get away with. But if you're your own boss, you ain't gotta worry about that.
The word for an asshole who get mad at me asking for a raise. Cop a new cotton picking Aston and gray just for the slaves. You niggas current, nigga was born and raised to destroy a wave. Rather get these youngins directions.
You people is current, Nickel was born and raised to destroy the wave. And the wave is when you hop in on the wave like you just hop in on the latest trend. And current, like a water flow, they call it a current. You rappers current, Nickel was born and raised to destroy the wave, the current. There's a bar in there that I missed, but I'm already tired and I'm not gonna backtrack.
You niggas current, nigga was born and raised to destroy a wave. Rather get these youngins direction instead of ignore they ways. Plant trees so all my advancees can enjoy the shade. 60-40 ventures while trying to make 60-40 ways. Pay 40K just for the J's before the yays. Glass door
Pay 40K for the J's before the yays? When Ye was talking about how Yeezy just jumped over Jumpman? Ye talking about how Yeezy jumped over Jumpman is the same thing as Android Samsung users talking about how they jumped over iPhones. And he said, I'd rather give all my younger people looking up to me, I'd rather give them knowledge than ignore their ways, and literally planting the seeds so they can enjoy the shade in a future day. A legacy. What is a legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you never get to see. I wrote some notes somewhere in a song that someone will sing for me. America, you great unfinished symphony you sent for me. You let me make a difference when even orphan immigrants can leave their fingerprints and rise up. I fucked that last part up, but that's Hamilton. He said I'd rather give them direction than ignore their ways. Like literally way. Like let me show you direction this way. Ignore their ways. That's a bar within the bar.
Pay 40K just for the J's before the yays. Glass door attached to a cast so exquisite for a yay. Side door trap through the silver screen, Sidney Poitier. Flash gold on stage, stone face just for the spades. Pay 50K for the stone flakes just for the yays. Back when the 1990s.
Saying 50K just for the stone flex before the yays, like yayo, like cocaine. And the K's kilos, yo.
Back when the 1990 West met the shiny vest, I had Tommy S trying to sign me next. Mozzie Money Lex, dry snitching, y'all probably finding wet. Tell your A&R, NPR that y'all ain't shit without your tiny desk.
Yeah. Tell that A&R and NPR that y'all motherfuckers ain't shit without your tiny desk. Bro, that's fire, because the only reason anybody listens to NPR in the music world is because of the Tiny Desk concerts that are on YouTube. And those Tiny Desk concerts are fire, but without that Tiny Desk concert, what else do we got? Nada. That's a bar. And that's a bar that's coming directly at somebody's head. You dry snitching, you end up wet. Like you're snitching right out the gate, that's gonna make you end up murked.
NPR that y'all ain't shit without your tiny desk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm mind blown.
He said that's light work.
Yo, Royce the 5'9", LA Leakers. Royce on behalf of hip hop, thank you.
Yo. They never lied though, like that was fucking fire. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this hoe like 4 times just to catch the bars that I miss, because I know there's bars in there that I miss. I'm not fucking perfect, and there's no way I'm gonna catch everything like that, especially when he's spitting that like deep shit. It's one thing to catch Lil Dicky's bars, which are just like kind of surface level, but there's a lot of fucking wordplay. Lil Dicky's fire with the pen, but this is like fire with the pen and deep as fuck with the pen. So my brain can't keep up with deep as fuck, can't keep up with fire, can't keep up with a fire as beat, and can't keep up with rhyme schemes, all 4 at the same time. And if anybody tries to tell you that they can, they're fucking straight up lying to you. I hope and pray that I did that justice that y'all thought that I could do. That was the best that I got to break down the bars in one shot as I could. This video is about to be mad long. Expect it to be over 30-35 minutes. But if that's what you want, if you wanted a breakdown, that's all that I could give right there. I left it all on the field. I got nothing in the tank. Gave it 110%. All those fucking cliches. But yo. That's the end of today's videos, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you saw and you like the type of format that we have here, click like, leave a comment down below. Helps the algorithm boost. If you've been on my videos prior and you look in the comments and you see people here commenting for the algo boost, that's what they're talking about. That shit helps get this video out there to other people that don't know I exist, that don't know the family exists. Speaking of family, if you like what you see enough, consider becoming part of it and clicking the subscribe button bottom right hand corner. These long form videos, these are a staple on this channel because we go further in depth. Lots of commentary, lots of analytical feedback, lots of telling you what's going on in my mind while I'm watching and while I'm listening and deciphering. But that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Go out there in the world, love and care for one another, love and care for each other, and I'll catch everybody on the next video. Peace.